Hey, what is going on, everyone? I hope you are having a wonderful day. Today, I have another vocabulary lesson for you. This one is about phrasal verbs. These are very, very common in English, especially with native speakers. So if you want to sound like a native speaker, learn these phrases. Today, I have 10 very common phrasal verbs for you. So all of these are verbs, obviously, and many of these phrasal verbs can be separated by another word, which will usually be the object of the sentence, or they require another word after the phrasal verb. I'll explain more when we get to the vocab. The first phrasal verb is bring up. Bring up, this means to mention something in a conversation. So here the something would be the topic in the conversation. For example, Tom lost his job last week, so don't bring up work when he gets here. So don't mention or talk about work. You can also put the object in between the two words, so I could say, don't bring work up when he gets here. That is also correct. Next, to beat a person up, that means to physically hurt them or defeat them in a fight. For example, the Hulk beat up Loki in the Avengers movie. And here, the object will always be a person, and you can move it after the word up as well. So I could say the Hulk beat up Loki. That would also be correct. Next, to break up with a person, usually this means to end a romantic relationship. For example, Sally broke up with Bill last night. But it can also mean to end a group. For example, I was so sad when I read that Maroon 5 broke up. But don't worry, that didn't actually happen. Next, to call on a person, this is for a teacher to ask a student to answer a question. So for example, I think Mr. Jones knew I didn't do the homework because he kept calling on me all class. To call something off, this means to cancel something, usually a meeting or an event. So here, the object will be the event or meeting that is canceled. They called off the baseball game because of the storm. Next, to cheer a person up, this means to improve their mood or their emotion so they feel happy. I tried to cheer James up after his dog died, but he was too sad. So here the object will always be a person, and you can put it after the word up. So I could also say, I tried to cheer up James, but cheer James up is a little bit more common. Next, to come up with something, this means to think of an idea or a solution to a problem. So here the something will be an answer or solution. I've been working on this math problem for an hour and I still haven't came up with an answer. Next, come in means to enter or to go or move inside of something. Usually this is a building or a room. When you arrive, you can just come in. The front door will be unlocked. Next, come around, this means to change your opinion about something, usually to a better or more favorable opinion. I know your parents don't want you to be a singer, but they'll come around someday. So this is like, I know they don't like it now, but someday they will change their opinion and support you being a singer. Last phrasal verb, to come off as, this means to create an impression usually not a good one. Here, the something will be a personality trait. I know you like Kevin, but he came off as kind of rude when we met last night. Okay, now that you've seen 10 common phrasal verbs, I have a challenge for you. Write some example sentences in the comments that use some of these phrasal verbs. A couple days after I post this video, I'll review the comments and give everybody some feedback on their sentences. Okay, that is all for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you added some new phrasal verbs to your vocabulary. Keep studying hard, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.